Hey everyone, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. Jumping into the natural gas daily chart, it had an impressive move to the upside today, spiking all the way to 372 and having a nasty intraday reversal. The question is why? What happened today that sent nat gas soaring to the upside and then pushing right back to basically the negative price? Overall, nat gas today did see a release of its inventories. It had a net 53 billion build in inventories, but that was much drastically lower than the 66 billion consensus that nat gas forecast was expecting. So basically showing an extra 13 billion cubic feet less in the build, which is showing quite a bit more demand for the underlying commodity. Why did natural gas sell off? Well, it did a massive liquidity sweep of the high pivot, a gap fill. This is turning into a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. Typically, after it's had a strong run up into inventories, nat gas statistically more times than not sees that buy the rumor, sell the news type of price action. I warned my subscribers in the live trading room today. I said, don't be surprised if natural gas can go negative today. This is likely going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news. We actually went long KOLD yesterday and bought a little bit more today, therefore working our average, and the trade ended up working phenomenally well. We already took a nice amount of profits out of the day trade long. It's not a swing trading level. This is just a day trade position, but we were able to execute quite nicely on the overall trade. Now, a couple interesting observations that I made inside the live day trading room, which is one of the reasons why I was a little bit more confident shorting this particular commodity, say specifically after it did have a really good fundamental report. We saw massive divergences in the resource stocks. I even made a comment on the live stream. I said, why is it that we're seeing resource stocks falling to the downside, down 4.26%? Why is it that we're seeing EQT under pressure, RRC under pressure, when natural gas was actually ripping and roaring to the high side? So the resource stocks were a little bit of a clue and indication that we were likely going to see a little bit of a reversal in natural gas, and that's exactly what we saw. Now, ending the session with a beautiful daily topping tail candle on volume. The question is it done? Is the breakout finished? No, it's not. It still is just digesting a little bit of gains. It ran a little bit too far too quickly. The chart pattern is still looking constructive. If we throw on some of the key daily moving averages, the big area the bulls want to try to maintain structure above is your daily 200 moving average. That is where I think you could still retest and retrace to. That would be healthy if we can consolidate and build a flag pattern or a base right above that daily 200, allowing the 7 and the 20 to slowly catch up to the overall mean trend. The big area that you need to watch is, can it maintain a breakout out of this, basically this downsloping trend line? If we can maintain that, we still have a high probability that we're heading to this plus $4 target for natural gas. Hopefully this analysis helps. We'll see you later.